What's a shaking, everyone? Good Sunday morning, May 31st, 7:56 p.m., and it is a brisk 53 degrees outside. We're heading to Bellefonte Memorial Gardens. Come along with me on this episode of In the Cemetery.
J-Dread goes Appalachian Explorer. Come along with him. He might even blow your mind if you miss the first time it's uploaded. Then go beer wine. J-Dread the Explorer, Appalachian Explorer. Come and join his zaniness. Funky!
So, as stated, heading to Bellefonte Memorial Gardens. I was going to hit this one yesterday, but, time kind of ran out. And we had other things going on. Other things we had to do. So I said, heck it. We'll get it today. It's a brisk morning. I didn't expect it, because it's been 80 degrees or better the past couple of days since the rain. And I should have put my pants on, not only for the cool temperatures at the moment, but ticks. They're very, very bad down here in the south. And will be till winter strikes. Big thine foot, lurking in the shadows. We're on our way. We're almost there. We're pulling up on the right turn. After you pass this beverage center right here, it'll be a right turn, and then the cemetery will be on your left if you plan on coming out here and checking this one out. Passing in between the two schools, which are called Russell Independent. Now, there's some of their dirt, and this entrance right here is usually always closed, but don't let that scare you, because the main entrance is on up the bend here. Right here's a smaller portion with a couple of pull-offs. We'll check this one out on the way out. Another pullover spot for there. And here we are, pulling into the entrance of Bellefonte Memorial Gardens. So here's a up closer view of the sign at the entrance. Look for this guy, and you'll know you're at the right spot. Give you a quick little panorama here before we go beyond the pine trees there. In case you bring flowers here to your loved one, they have some rules here. Flower regulations. Cut the flowers permitted in approved bronze vases at all times. Potted flowers, plants, or baskets permitted Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Christmas. Same shall be removed after 5 days. Winter wreaths and blankets permitted November 1st through March 15th. No artificial flowers March 15th to November 1st. Down here has their hours. Summer hours are April 1st through September 30th. They open at 8 o'clock. No specific close date. Winter hours open at 8 on October 1st through March 31st and closes at 6 p.m. They are not responsible for the flowers. I know the sun's out bright, which is good because it's been a chilly, chilly morning. So we're here on our episode of In the Cemetery, Bellefonte Memorial Gardens, and we're here to check out some really cool headstones, see if there's any really old graves, see if there's any stories to tell. Come along with me, won't you? And we are now going in. We have Section F, Section B, and I already see one unique one. First one we're going to check out here is the old classic cross. Very unique stone. Multiple graves here, so it's representing, seems to be a family, but there's one called Wed Clovis Holland Hurt, March 7th, 1945. Mother of Clovis Holland Hurt II, Holly Patricia Lynn H. Church, or Crouch, Patty Lacebo H. Bussey. Not Busey. Here's a really unique one, and these seem to be quite popular, so you'll probably see a few of these in this video. This style here with the archway, pillars, to James W. Crouch, to Jim and Patty Crouch. Then we have this cool one, belonging to Joe and Mary Fisher, who died a year apart from each other, 79, 78. Got some here at the base of the pine tree. And then what we have, I call the belt buckle style, or the hood emblem, belonging to Creeth and Helen Snediger. Sun's starting to break through the trees, which means it's warming up. Let's go a little deeper in. If you plan on bringing your animal in here, you better check him at the gate. No dogs allowed. We've got some of the bronze that's on the ground, this style right here. I found a really cool looking monument right here at section E. Let's go check it out. Walking through this grass, the dew on it spiking up and hitting my legs. Very, very chilly, very cold. Kind of feels like pins and needles at first. While cruising through, I seen this guy. So far, he is the biggest statued monument so far here. Jesus Christ. I'll do a little 360 of him here, and then we'll continue onward. Here's an old marker. Those were very prominent back at Rose Hill Cemetery, if you've ever visited it back in the day. And I will say this seems to be a well-kept cemetery, very clean. Its cleanliness so far is a 10 out of 10. Listen to that crunchy, crisp grass. There's some Daniels here that could be kin. Jesse J, 1900 to 1990. Nancy H, from November 14, 1902 to December 16, 1990. These etched stones you can see in here are really starting to take off. This one right here is probably going to take the cake already. It's got some cars on it, a duck, a Star Wars headstone right here in Kentucky. Bellefonte, Jedi Jack. Jack Stanley Cantrell, March 14, 2008, April 14th, 2021. Says YOLO there on the stone. And there's one of the vehicles over there. I guess it goes up here. I'm going to put it up here because that's where it belongs, I believe. Rest in peace, Jack Staley Cantrell. On to the next. You know, death's not a good thing by any means, but that stone back there is one of the coolest I've seen. And I'll talk about it. We're now deep into the bowels of the cemetery. Yeah, deep in the cemetery. It's really, really nice here. But something caught my eye over here. They have a nice little gazebo over here. I'll walk it, see where it takes us. I left the car running. I just happened to catch it here. Come in here. Watch out for the spider webs and the cobwebs. Most of all, look out for the ticks. They are some of the worst things around here. Got grapevines going up, and I'm seeing birds already starting a nest in it. This is a nice little place to come and mourn. It says, when someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Ain't that the truth? Walking out of this bad Larry, gotta watch out for the spider webs. We don't want to get bit by nothing, that's for sure. Onward. There's some of the flame-shaped ones and the pillar style. There's a birdhouse on this tree in memory of James H. Bonner, 1932 to 2006. Here's one belonging to Derek Duke Armstrong, January 3rd, 1965 to May 29, 2006. All who knew him loved him, and by his neat looking stone, I'm sure they did. It's got an old Chevy on it, Super Sport. And there's something unique looking over there. Again, they have another really, really nice gazebo right here, but look how beautifully kept and impressive these stones are. From the Boyles all the way back. Stanleys. The Millers. A lot of interesting looking stones here. The one underneath this tree here. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have remained faithful. Regan Lee Arnold. It's got a picture of her and an angel carved in her stone. Really nice plot. Seems like this part of the cemetery is super well kept, and the family members are well loved, and also probably have a lot of money too, especially being a spot this nice. I mean, look at this. This is a perfect resting spot. Now these here are some of the more interesting ones. Big, giant tombstones. And you can't miss it. Really big. Music. We check that out. We got another pillar archway style one. This one's definitely pillars. Here's one for a musician by the name of Landon Scott Lambert. November 30th, 1970. Passed on August 27th, 2022. Proud father of Jennifer, Alexis, Elijah, and Piper. But this big boy back here, and there's plenty of room, as you can see. Very well kept cemetery. I cannot recommend this one enough. And the back there was a real big one that I missed. Read right here. Music. You know, the most recent McKinley music. 1949, 2024. It's the back of it. Another neat one over there. There's just so many of them. You know, I'm not going to be able to show them all in this episode, but I'm doing what I can do. Some will be in section 1, just across from section J. We have some over in the distance there. Really big, colossal, you know, for a standard stone. And then over here is an empty lot. Here's a really cool one with a Corvette on it. It's the first full color stone I believe I've seen at a cemetery, especially here in Kentucky thus far. Here at section G is a really cool statue. I guess it looks like Mother Mary from over here. Looks really nice right there by that tree. They have a mausoleum here, and we're about to go check it out right now. Yeah. See if what's going on here. Give you the panorama outside the mausoleum of what it looks like. You could just pretty much see this whole cemetery. It's so clean. We got the colossal gravestones up there, which we're going to see on the way out. Got a nice little clean walkway straight up to the mausoleum. Let's get up here and see what it's about. Really nice etching stone of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I am the resurrection and the life. Going down the mausoleum here, the first one, there, you know, there's 2 of them here. And then a little small one. Got Cricket J. Mayo here. You know, just go down them kind of slow. You look here at the side. The back of it has some too, so don't forget to maybe some of your all's loved ones are here. Hatfield, Molly Sue Cyrus. She's any relation to Billy Ray. You know, this is his hometown. These are for like ashes. Seems nobody's used them yet. We're going to start the back of mausoleum too. A lot of space still. And I apologize if it's windy. As you guys know, if you do this kind of thing, it's usually windy in these cemeteries because this guy's got ashes in here. Edward Gullett. A few urns in here. Coming to the side of it now. Another Mayo. We'll go around it here. Make it all one shot. More urn interment. Some kind of weird, strange smell at this mausoleum. Specifically. I always check the mausoleums out when I come to cemeteries. It's just something I do. I try to cover as much as I can, you know, for you guys to peruse, shall I say. There's one sarcophagus out here. I think that's what this style is called. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagi. And this is Raquel Ching. December 14th, 1983, October 25th, 1990. She's a year older than me. Give it the once around. And so, yeah, as we was coming up, you see that fence right there is closed, but don't worry, the main gate is open. I also have a nice array of benches dedicated to those who have passed. One belonging to the Virgins there looks really cool. They have this really cool circular plot that all these plaques are on the ground here are of military men and women who have served the country. I saw this big stone kind of tucked away here in the center. It says dedicated by the Howard Thomas Post, number 43, American Legion, to the memory of the Greenup County, Kentucky servicemen through the ages who love their country, freedom, and mercy more than life. And it's underneath Old Glory here. Some of you might wonder where I got the salute from. It's on Scary Movie. Doofy does it. And it's just something I've always done every time I see a flag. Look over yonder, you see some kind of tower thing here. It seems to be one of those, like a tornado siren maybe? I don't know. Anybody knows what that is? Let us know. And finally, some of the large tombstones we saw from afar belonging to the Dangerfield Wines, the Virgins. I think I showed that one when I rounded the corner. These are all, you know, fairly large sized stones here. From the Lunsfords, the Wheelers. I'm just going to cruise around here right quick. Kind of give you guys the, you know, the gist of everything. Oh yeah, bring us back to the entrance of where we started. And I'm going to leave you on this note. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. Also, like and share. Take it a step further. Ring that notification bell. Click all notifications so you stay in the loop of future episodes and interviews we go on. Is your boy Jay Dread for Dreadhouse Productions. Until the next one. A little bonus footage here, one more shot. I can't express enough to the crew here at Bellefonte Memorial Gardens of how well kept this cemetery is. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful place to be laid to rest. If you're ever in Kentucky, northeastern Kentucky, look it up, come out, check it out. There's way more here than I could stuff in the vlog today.
J Dread goes Appalachian Explorer.